Okay, so a lot of people online, on Twitter, and things of the sort are pointing out that Joe Biden hasn't chosen anyone from the Bernie left to be in his cabinet. Well, why the fuck would you expect him to? Um, Last time I checked, Bernie dropped out of the race, immediately said he would endorse Joe Biden, and began campaigning for him. He didn't ask for anything. He didn't ask for any concessions. He didn't put his foot down and say, hey, do these executive orders in the first 100 days or else I'll just sit out. Or he didn't put up a fight at all. He just bent the knee immediately and said, yeah, go vote for Joe Biden. Why would he have to give him anything? I don't understand the logic there. And I mean, it's incredibly saddening because we kind of knew that this was going to happen. We knew that Joe Biden's cabinet would be flooded with ghouls and Wall Street goons. And I mean, I'll just read it to you here. I have a headline in front of me that says Biden is considering Deanna Taylor, Diana Taylor, who has deep Wall Street ties for his administration. I mean, what the fuck, man? We're gonna see this. We're gonna see this over and over again. I'm sick of looking at these cabinet picks. Wall Street, Citibank, Goldman Sachs, just every corrupt place you can think of. That's what his cabinet is going to be filled with because he wants to return to the Obama years. Who was in Obama's cabinet? A lot of the same people that Biden is putting in his cabinet. Now, there are a few better picks, but that's neoliberal corporatism at its finest, right? Let's just do a little bit better. Let's not do what we actually should do, right? And put actual progressives in the cabinet that will lobby and fight for good things, right? That we actually need, that will fundamentally help the people that are so struggling right now. No. Can't do that. Never that. Never that, right? And allow me to bring up the fact that Pete Buttigieg just scored the Secretary of Transportation spot in Biden's cabinet. Now, if you want to go back, now I know this hurts your PTSD or it triggers your PTSD, it triggers mine as well. And I get very saddened by going back to these moments, but we have to. If you go back to the primary when it was Bernie v. Biden, right? And that entire storm of shit came and just derailed the entire Bernie campaign. You know what I'm referencing. Remember, Obama made the call behind the scenes, got Amy Klobuchar, Pete Buttigieg to drop out. Elizabeth Warren stayed in. But this isn't about them. This is about Pete right now. He got Pete to drop out, but Pete didn't just drop out for no reason. Pete was promised something. He was promised something. And everybody guessed that it was a cabinet position. Well, here you fucking go. Here you go. And it's funny that he kind of cycled through positions at first. It seemed like he wanted something, like a prominent position. Like he kind of cycled through the OMB or the VA secretary, and he lands on the Secretary of Transportation. But it just goes to show you that, once again, Pete Buttigieg, a vapid shell of a human being, he doesn't believe in anything whatsoever. At one point he actually supported Medicare for all, believe it or not. Now he doesn't. I wonder why. But it just goes to show you how low of an individual he is, that he stands for nothing. And Joe Biden, I mean, this is what I expected. I don't know about you guys, but this is what I expected. A return to the status quo for him, a return to normalcy. We can go back to brunch. And I would also like to bring it to your attention that, Mitch McConnell came out and, of course, formally recognized that Joe Biden was the president-elect of the United States. Now, he wasn't like one of the guys that was out, going rigged election, rigged, but he never came out to debunk that, right? But he came out and he recognized Joe Biden as president-elect, and he said something to the effect of like him and the Republicans won't be ready to work with Joe Biden for 6 to 8 months. What happens in 6 to 8 months, guys? Like, people don't understand. See, this is the beauty of it. That first 6 to 8 months is when everything really gets done, right? Because after that, then you're campaigning again for re-election. And after that, up comes midterm elections, right? So what do you mean you'll be ready to work in 6 to 8 months? And knowing Joe Biden, you'll go, oh yeah, okay, cool. And nothing will get done. It's literally the status quo. This is what we expected, guys. As Ryan Graham points out here in a tweet, 6 to 8 months takes you to the summer recess. When they return, the focus returns to midterms, which is what I just said, and the legislative window is closed. Biden has been in the Senate since 1972, and he's still a mark. Amazing. For those just tuning in, or for folks elected to the Senate in 1972 but not paying attention, the first 6 to 8 months is the window you have to get something done. So this should be some presidency here. This should be a quite interesting 4 years or not. But anyway, that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.